What's up, guys? Daily here from Gamers Platoon, and guess what? We are bringing you a second look at Ghost Recon Future Soldier. And this is because I was taking a look at some of the reviews I was doing for you guys, and I try and put out the highest quality. And during the time that I did the review for Ghost Recon Future Soldier, I was sick, not feeling too well, and B, my house had just flooded and I was having all sorts of stress issues. And so I don't think I was very fair to the game. I repeated myself a bunch, and I just wanted to give you guys a second look. I did it only multiplayer, and it was kind of dumb, so we're going to check out some new features. In addition, the game has been patched. I know I mentioned it was buggy to begin with. It still has a few bugs, but far less than what it had originally. So that's good. They are still supporting the game. They are still, putting content out there and making sure that it gets fixed with the issues that people were having. So we'll show you the guerrilla mode real quick. This is their wave survival. It's a little bit different than the regular game in the fact that when you go through and you play this wave survival type of game mode, it's going to be a little different. You're not going to choose your weapons via a loadout thing that like we were looking at before. You're going to launch the game and you're going to have a couple weapons that you start out with, and then as you progress through the missions you will unlock new weapons with different attachments, and you can pick them up via boxes that are airdropped into you. So you have to kind of make do with what you have, and the waves get harder and harder. There's 50 waves. There's kill streaks in this, as far as maybe we'll call them point streaks, and just to be fair. They have point streaks where you could have a UAV radar, an airstrike, things of that nature. Nothing too overpowering, but definitely something fun, to give yourself some breathing room, more or less. So we'll see here that I am actually playing a new character. I don't have the weird ghost mask on, and yeah, so the first one of this wave survival is a secure mission. You have to go through and secure the area of the bad guys, and once you secure the area, the rest of the mission is your classic wave defense, and occasionally they will give you other objectives to do, like try and survive a wave without getting anybody alerted to your presence, things like that. It's a pretty neat feature. Nothing groundbreaking or anything like that, but it's definitely cool. Almost got caught there. Stupid Russians. No offense if you're Russian. I know there's some Russians watching. I've been checking the YouTube channel, but you'll see here it's a lot less buggy. It's the gameplay is a lot smoother. The FPS is better, and I figured you guys might want to see this. So yeah, we got it for you, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. But basically, like I said, you come through here, you shoot up the guys that you need to. Once you kill them all, you get weapons dropped in and things like that. And they also have fixed the resolution error that we were having to begin with as well, with the screen and the pixelation on the screen. So that's something else you don't got to worry about anymore. Pretty good that they fixed that. And we will come back and show you guys the single player campaign. It has some other different options that I also didn't mention to begin with either. So we'll check that out and we'll be back. Alright guys, so we're in one of the campaign firefights. Just wanted to show off a little bit of the graphical improvements that they've made. You see everything looks pretty good now. Everything's looking crisp and sharp. No more issues as far as, like I was saying, with the animations and stuff like that. Everything seems to be pretty worked out. We're going to look at some of the features of the campaign, some of the cool things that it offers. You'll see here I'll go invisible in just a second if I don't shoot. This can help you, get flanking maneuvers and stuff done. Pretty cool camera angles for sprinting. You see you got the left and right switchers for your view. You can view left or right shoulder. You can also do these pretty cool little animations here. You see, I got a mark on the map right here where I'm supposed to go. Once I go there, it's gonna take over and do a small cutscene in game, and it's gonna be pretty cool. So we'll check that out. Gonna reload my weapons here before I hop in there, and I'm gonna let the cinematics go. Well, that one wasn't quite as cool as some of the other ones, but as we get a little deeper into the gameplay here, we'll show you some more. Alright guys, so if you check this out here, you will see that I now have what's called a synchronized shot setup. Each one of my guys gets designated a target, 1, 2, 3, and if I would like to shoot one, I can designate 4 for myself. Once they have the targets locked, you'll get these beams from their rifles showing that they are locked on. Holding down the Q key, I'm able to eliminate all these enemies at one time with no hassle and no problem. However, that guy just found me, so we're gonna have to kill him. Alright, so that was pretty easy. Now, I do like to show the good with the bad. Here's one of the lamer parts of the game. If you're injured, all a guy has to do is kind of feel your chest, and you're back in the action. Not as cool or as much thought into that kind of animation that I would have expected to see, at least from Ubisoft, which is the developer for this game. I just kind of expected a little more as far as that goes. But the game is still fun. You see, we're still working through our mission here, so when we get a little farther in, we'll check in with you guys and show you some of the neat features like the drone. We'll show off some of the hacking sequences and things like that as well. Alright, so here we'll see one of Ghost Recon Future Soldiers, kind of rail shooter. We got the mini gun here, and we're going to light up some of the convoy here, show you some of the air gameplay.
Chopper inbound! Go back, 30. Stay on the convoy. Pepper and I will handle the chopper. Copy that.
I mean, it's not bad, guys. I mean, if you're watching this, it may seem a little unintense, and it is a little unintense. There's not a lot of good music. There's not a lot of good sounds going on. You know, but I keep stressing that the game is still fun. It's still cool to check out. So we're gonna look at one more thing before we're done with our second look here, and we'll wrap it up there. Alright guys, so we are here prior to going into the game. This is where you can customize your loadout that you're taking in the game with you. You take your primary. We'll go with let's check out the sniper rifles and see what they got for us here. Looks like we can take an M110, an SSR. We'll take the MSR in here. Cool little modern warfare weapon. It has the exact kind of features that the multiplayer has. You can customize what is on the rifle all the way from optics to the paint job. And once you select this, you'll take whatever you carry into the mission with you. So make sure you're choosing well. You can get into a mission and forget to bring a weapon that maybe has, you know, like a silencer or some kind of particular attachment on the side rail. Like this one here is an OTR scanner. Lets me see heat and stuff like that. It's more or less kind of like your thermal vision. You have other things that you can use, such as trying to think of the name. Basically, it's just like the OTR, but it allows you to see through walls, things like that. Custom barrel lengths, as we mentioned in the last video. So customizing your gun for every mission is a must. They do offer a auto pick, which is the optimize. So you want to optimize for range. You click that, and it will automatically put together the best range sniper rifle that you have, and it will give you, the default stuff automatically. After you choose your primary, you can always test it out on the firing range just by clicking that, and you'll see that we're instantly into the firing range here. And you can check out the rifle and see, if you like it, if you need to make adjustments, and that kind of stuff. And it's pretty neat to be able to test the weapon on the fly like that. And that's something that a lot of games really should put in there. Even like Modern Warfare, being able to test the gun before you actually, have to go out there and use it all game would definitely be kind of a good feature. So now that we got that set, we will hop in game and check a look at some features. Alright guys, so we're going to check out one of the cool features that Ghost Recon has, and that is the drone. So we're going to toss this beast up in the air, and up we go. We fly this around. We can scout out enemies in thermal mode. See, I have a couple different enemies around here. We can mark them and tag them so that we always know where they are, and when we're done, we can fly this drone back down to the ground, press the control key, and have it land, and we can drive it around on the ground. When we're done, we can control, bring it up again, and when we are all done, ready to get it, hold down the button, and it falls back down into your hand on your back. Pretty fucking cool little piece of equipment there. I do like that one.
3 o'clock.
Alright guys, that about wraps it up for this Ghost Recon second look. Thanks for tuning back in, and we will see you guys next time in the armory.